Hey guys, it's Hudson Dane. Welcome back to another video. So, about 2 months ago, I made a video about my vinyl collection and some of my favorite vinyls and things, and it didn't necessarily blow up, but it did a lot better than I thought it was going to do. So that's why I thought today I would go through some vinyls that I have purchased in the year 2025, and how I continue to just kind of grow my collection and vinyl things. So some of the vinyls that I talked about in my previous video, I bought this year, so that's why I'm not going to be showing all of them, because I think a fair majority of them I had purchased this year. Just as of this last summer, these are albums that I have purchased. I'm going to tell you where I bought them, why I got them, show you the vinyl, and then tell you if I regret buying it or not. So going in order, the first vinyl that I got at the beginning of this summer was the Brat Deluxe album. I got this album because I did start setting rules for myself on when I could buy vinyls, and one of the rules that I set that I still don't kind of follow is that I have to have had listened to the album for over a period of 3 months, so that I really do know that I like this album. And that's why I'm getting it. I'm not getting it because I'm just going through a phase where I like one artist and then I'm wasting my money and then I'm never listening to it again. So before I got this album, I had been listening to Brat basically since it came out. I really like all of the tracks on it. It's really gotten me into a lot of Charlie's work. I just wanted to get the vinyl because, I've been listening to the album a ton. I love the album and I thought it'd be great in my collection. The gatefold is pretty cool. The one thing that really annoys me about the album though is the paper sleeves. One of them is already ripped because of how hard it is to get the vinyl in it, but I do like how on the back you can see into the middle piece of the vinyl record, because I think that's cool. Not a lot of albums have that. I know the remix album does. It did come with a really cool lyric book. It did come with a lyric book that was pretty cool. It was Brat themed, so everything is just in the font, but she kind of made different shapes with all the lyrics, and you could really see that sort of thing. There were different shapes with it and stuff like that. And the actual vinyl itself is this really cool plain white vinyl, which I think is really cool. It looks really cool playing. The funny story of when I bought it, I actually got it at Target, and I found it in the vinyl section. It said it was I think it said it was around $35. And I went to the self-checkout to get it, and it only rang up for $8. And I was I just bought it and left. I don't even know if it was on clearance or what. I would not imagine it would be on clearance because it's a really popular album. It came out a year ago, so maybe that's why. So do I regret buying the album? I'd say no. I really love the album. I like listening to it. There's so many fun and unique tracks on it. It's really made me get into a lot of Charlie's work. So again, going in chronological order, the next album is Aurora by Daisy Jones and the Six. If you don't know what Daisy Jones and the Six is, it is an amazing TV show. I believe it was a book before it became a TV show, but it is very loosely based on Fleetwood Mac. If you watch the show, you can kind of see who they're based off of and what experiences the Fleetwood Mac, the real life band members had, are also reflected in the show. I thought the show was really good, and I thought the music in it was really good too. I got it for my birthday, and it is technically the super deluxe, which means that it comes with some other tracks from the show and some other tracks related to the album. I think this vinyl is just so cool because it really captures the world of the show and something that I've kind of never seen before. There are live recordings from Saturday Night Live that happen in the show but are also in the album. It's just really cool. It feels like a real life record from the 70s or something like that, or from a band just like this. The vinyl itself is this really cool emerald green. It's really cool to put on the record player, especially if you like a white slip mat. The artwork on it too is really cool. It's, you know, you can just tell it's very inspired by Fleetwood Mac, the character dynamics and stuff like that. And all the artwork is really cool too. I really love the coloring like on the whole record and pictures and stuff. It's really cool. So do I regret buying this album? No, I really don't. I really do like this album. I didn't buy it, but I mean, it was gifted to me. Do I regret getting it? No. It's a really cool album. It really does capture the world. And I listen to it a lot. It has some really good music in it. So the next album that I purchased, this one I actually did purchase, is Belladonna by Stevie Nicks. This summer, and really just recently, I've really been getting into like Fleetwood Mac, like the lore and like the music and stuff like that, and Stevie Nicks, of course. So I've been listening to a lot of Fleetwood Mac, I've been listening to a lot of Stevie Nicks. Daisy Jones and the Six is very based off of them. So there's just been a lot of things that have come in and like really inspired me, I guess. And I really liked this album. It's really simple. It's only 10 tracks. I really like Think About It. I really like Outside the Rain, Think About It, Kind of Woman. This is also the first album that I've purchased that was actually created way back in the day. I really like the album cover too. I like how basically in all of her covers, like in that time, they were all very similar to each other. Like you would almost think they were all taken at the same set or like in the same day, and I think that's so cool that all of her albums are sort of related like that. I really like the whole aesthetic of the album. I really like inside sleeve that it's kept in. There's really cool pictures, and I love like just kind of how all the lyrics are typed out and the little like inserts, pictures on the sides. The vinyl itself is black, which I think actually perfectly goes with this whole album. Would I regret buying it? No. I have faced the possibility that maybe in like a few months I'm not going to listen to it because it might be overplaying it, but I really don't regret buying it. I mean, it's a really nice album for now, but like, will I regret it in a couple months and be like, I shouldn't really have spent that money, I can just listen to it on my phone? Maybe. So again, the final one of this video is Fleetwood Mac, The White Album. Clearly in this video I've made it very clear that I was going through kind of a Fleetwood Mac phase, or am currently going through that. So obviously I had to get, vinyl. And when I was looking at which one to get, I didn't really know a lot of the songs. Like, I'm a bit of a local, if I'm being completely honest. I was really getting much more into Stevie's work than I was the actual band. So when I was looking at, like, should I get the White Album or should I get Rumors, there were only, like, a few songs that I knew on each of them. But I decided to listen to both the albums all the way through and, like, see, are there any songs that I could really, like, get to like? And I really liked this album. It felt like fall. It felt very mysterious, and it felt very, like, whimsical. And that's why I picked it, was because as we approach the fall season, my favorite season of the year, I wanted something that I could turn on that maybe, I didn't know all the words to, or then I could just kind of sit there and it would be playing and it would remind me of fall. Or like, the artwork is really cool too. I really like seeing, like, whose song is whose, and like hearing Stevie, Lindsay, and Christy all sing on the album. It also does include my favorite song, Maybe Ever, Rhiannon. So that was also like a plus to buying this album. I also really like Monday Morning, Blue Letter, I love Crystal, Landslide obviously. The actual physical vinyl is a Coke bottle vinyl. I always wanted a Coke bottle vinyl. I was gonna get the Lust for Life by Lana Del Rey one, but it was like $1 billion, so I didn't buy it. Like, I can see why it's called Coke bottle. And it's really cool. I think it really does match the album and kind of like the whimsicalness of it. I also really like the penguin caricatures in the sleeve. I've yet to find out what those mean. Like, call me a fake fan, I guess. But yeah, as I said, I was getting much more into Stevie's music than I was the band. And I think it is kind of changing. I'm starting to kind of get into the band a little bit more. I just realized I did buy like 4 other albums. They're at my mom's house, and they were all from like Barnes & Noble. So I'm have more albums that I haven't shown you from the summer. The last thing in this video that I want to show is this, which I got for my birthday. It's not actually vinyl, although it looks like one. It's actually a slip mat. I have the Audio-Technica, and it came with that, like, I don't even know what it was, felt maybe? And it was really bad. It stuck to the vinyls, and I kept seeing on TikTok to get an acrylic one. So I got an acrylic one, and it does work a lot better. There's much better sound. I really do like it, and it looks good with the see-through vinyls when you put them on it. So that is the end of this video. Thank you everyone for watching, and comment down below what album of these is your favorite, or if you have any comments or anything, or if I said anything wrong about the albums, please do tell me. I will be responding to comments. And if you're new to the channel, please do check out my video right here about more vinyls. You can also check out many of my short films. I'm working on a feature film currently that I'm also making a video on, so you can check those out on my channel. So thank you for watching. I'm Hudson Dane.